Don't forget to subscribe to Panda Outdoors. Do it now.
Okay, folks, so back in the woods, back out camping. All I'm going to go over now, I'm going to make a jungle knot toggle rope. You've seen the big one, like my ultimate ridge line that I use, the fast deployment, that Andy's a little bit jealous about now. So this is a smaller one. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make 10 of these, but I'm just going to make one on camera just to show you. So what I'm thinking with these is, you can join them together if you need extensions or stuff like that. But what I am going to do is, I'm going to make them so I can pop them through the eyelets of my tarp as guidelines. So if I'm doing like a A-frame setup, but on one side up higher in the air, I could use them as a guide rope to peg it down when I put a stick through the eyelet or stuff like that. Or if I'm going off to a tree, I could use it to extend it. So all I'm going to use for this is my German Army pocket knife and a lighter. So they're the only tools I need. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over and I'm going to cut a little toggle, little piece of wood as a toggle, and then I'm going to bring it back over and bore a hole in it, and then I'll show you how to make the system. Okay, so I'll bring you back in a second. Keep it on there now. Okay, sorry about the smoke, we've got the fire on the go. Andy's just cooking up some breakfast. As you can see him in the background, ruining my video, but hey ho. So I've got the toggles now. So all I'm going to do is, I'm going to use my German Army knife. I'll put my paracord and my lighter away a second, just in my pouch. So I've got my toggle, and then I'm just going to get my knife, and on the side of it, there's like this little pointy spike here. I don't know what this is called. I'm just going to call it a reaming tool. And then all I'm going to do is, being careful, I'm just going to push it through and just basically bore a hole with it all the way through. So now it's bit, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep twisting and twisting to bore a hole all the way through the stick. Okay, just keep twisting it and twisting it, and then we'll get a hole in the stick. Okay, so there's other people doing this system. So you've got Dave Canterbury, he makes the toggle ropes. I think he keeps 6 of them in his pack. And then Neil from Greencraft, he's adopted the jungle knot / toggle system, what I'm going to be doing. So basically it's the best of both worlds. So it'll come in really handy. And as well, if you need extra room, you can just pass the toggle through the bottom of the other stick, the other rope, and then you've got an extension. So I've cut 6 foot of paracord. You'll probably lose about a foot, so you'll end up with 5 foot of paracord. You'll end up with 5 foot of paracord because you lose about a foot when you put the knots in. But if you join 2 together, you've got 10 foot of paracord then. Okay, so now it's popped through the side. I'm just going to go over and I'm just going to do it now. Come back through and do it the other side to make a nice hole for the paracord. The toggle is all bored out, as you just see me doing. Okay, so toggle's all bored out now. I just turned the camera off while I was finishing it off, just to conserve the battery. But yeah, toggle is all done. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, sorry, it's not 6 foot of paracord I've done, it's 12 foot. So that'll take it to 6 foot, one to loop it over. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take my paracord. Like what you should do every time you're dealing with paracord is just take your lighter and basically just burn the edges and melt the edges so it stops any fraying. So literally, I'm going to take my lighter and I'm just going to fray it and then just push down, give it a bite so it's all nice and neat. And then I'll just shifty on down, shifty on down. Keep going till I find the end of that one, and then I'm just going to do exactly the same on this end. So there we go. No big lighter, this cheap one, or no clipper lighter, put it that way. But it's all with the budget kit. So again, I'm just building this stuff out of the budget kit I used, apart from me pocket knife. But again, that's budget. That was only a tenner. And I have got a link for a Mill Tech, a black one that's even cheaper again. It's like £8, but it's exactly the same spec as my knife. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pass my paracord through the hole I've made in my toggle. Okay, so just through the hole I've made in the toggle, I'm going to pinch the ends together. Okay. Ends are pinched together just like that. So now I know that is in the middle. Okay, so my ends are like that. And then just adjust this. Okay, so I'll just put it in between my feet. So I know it is the right height, if you can see that. Okay. So them ends now are equal together, and then I'll just pinch it at the top, just like that. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little overhand knot just in there to trap the toggle. Okay, so little overhand knot in there to just trap that toggle in place. So just slide it up, slide it up. Okay, so that knot, that toggle now is all in place, nice and easy. Okay, so I'm going to move in a little bit closer now, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do the jungle knots all the way along. Okay, so it's evenly spaced. All you're going to do is you're going to put the knot just by your thumb there, and then open your little finger away, pinch it together, and that's where you're going to put the overhand knot. So again, in, and then just literally pull it all through. Try not to get it tangled on itself like I did. But pull it all through, and then just, there's your first jungle knot. And then you're just going to repeat this process all the way down the line. Dead simple. So I'm going to crack on and repeat this process now all the way down the line. Okay folks, I've brought you back now. So as you can see, all the knots are done all the way along. Okay. And then what I've done, I did it on camera, but I forgot to turn the mic on. I've just chamfered the edges, just to make sure they don't split or anything like that. So there's your jungle knot setup. So what I'm thinking, you pop that through the eyelet of a tarp, and then wherever you want to peg out, you can put the peg in behind the knot, and there you go, pulls it taut. Or you can pass the knot through itself, like we did with the ridge line, make it taut, and then put a peg in that way. What I like about this, if you're wanting to, instead of use a peg, you're wanting to go to a tree, so you've got your back peg down, but you want the front up, so you're going out to 2 trees in front of you. What you can do is, if you haven't got the length with one toggle rope, you can just get another toggle rope or another jungle knot system. I'll just use my ridge line, and then all I do is I pass the toggle through the loop, and it jams up behind the knot on the other rope, and there you go, you've got your extension for a guideline, for your guideline, sorry. So just like that. And again, there's other things you can use these for. If I was putting a tarp up from one vehicle to another, I could literally pass a toggle through a roof rack on one, join them together, and then you could put your tarp, pull it nice and taut, pass a toggle through the loops that you've created on the jungle knots, and then you could hang your tarp with them from vehicle to vehicle, which is one thing that we will try. So this is just a quick little video on how to make a jungle knot toggle system. I hope you've enjoyed it. You will see these on other videos. Again, I'm not the best at craft videos or making stuff, but I'm just showing you what I'm doing so you can get out and have a go. Again, I'm trying to keep it a budget theme. The paracord was from the budget build, the stick was free, and the penknife is £10 that I always carry with me anyway. I will leave a link for one of these pen knives. It's not the exact one I've got, it's like a matte black finish, but it's the same knife. And it's a good bit of kit. I've had mine for a year and I've battered it. I've dropped it. It's fell off me as I was climbing up at the tyre machine. It fell out my pocket. I've had to glue it back together, glue the handle back on, but it takes a beating and it's still going strong. The blade's still nice and sharp. So I'll leave the link for that, because all you needed was a lighter, some paracord and a stick. Okay, I've been Panda. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you outdoors sometime. Stay prepared now.